Bold and the Beautiful promises to be a dramatic affair, as power, ambition, and complex relationships push the characters into tense situations. The latest revelations show that Hope and Carter have officially stepped into positions of power at Forrester Creations, and this promotion is not only an opportunity, but also a trigger for a major battle between the two powerful families, the Forrester and Logan. The Forrester and Logan families have a long history of conflict, but this time, the battle between them is pushed to a new level. This is not just a fight for control of the Forrester Creations Corporation, but also involves honor, pride, and even personal grudges. The battle is described as having very high stakes, and the worrying thing is that it could cause serious damage, even human loss. While Hope uses her new position to consolidate her power, Steffy does not accept the Logan family surpassing the Forrester family. This worsens the already tense relationship between Ridge and Brooke, and Ridge is put in a difficult position as the whole family is dragged into the conflict. He eventually decides to leave with Taylor, leaving Steffy to take the lead against the Logan family. Steffy, with her fierce personality, proactively challenges Hope and Carter, despite the risks she knows well. However, Carter is not an easy opponent. He clearly shows his determination and strength when confronting Steffy. Carter does not even hesitate to warn her that if she does not follow his arrangements, Steffy's life will no longer be peaceful. The climax of this confrontation occurs when Carter decides to lock Steffy in a cage, reminiscent of the way Luna once held Steffy captive. This action not only hurts Steffy physically but also haunts her psychologically, pushing Steffy into a crisis and forcing her to ask her husband Finn for help. When receiving a call for help from Steffy, Finn did not hesitate to immediately go to Carter to rescue his wife. At the scene, Finn confronted Carter directly and asked him to release Steffy. However, Carter not only refused, but also provoked Finn, making the situation more tense than ever. Finn not only showed his determination, but also was willing to fight to protect Steffy. Can Finn protect Steffy and get her out of the darkness that Carter created? And what if this fight got out of control? After receiving a call for help from Steffy, Finn tried every way to rescue her from the iron cage that Carter had locked her in. When facing Carter, Finn had no choice but to use his strength to fight him. Finn's first punches showed his determination, not only to save his wife, but also to end the oppression that Carter caused. However, Carter was not an easy opponent to defeat. He fought back strongly, determined not to let Finn achieve his goal. When the situation became too tense, Finn was forced to make a dangerous decision. He pulled a small knife from his pocket and stabbed Carter in the leg, the act of a desperate man willing to do anything to protect the person he loved. However, this stab did not make Carter falter. On the contrary, it only made him angrier, as if the pain had stimulated the wild instincts in him. Carter's anger reached its peak. No longer able to control himself, Carter turned around and brutally attacked Finn. He grabbed Finn by the collar when he was trying to open the iron cage to free Steffy. In a fit of rage, Carter pulled Finn away from the cage and strangled him mercilessly. This was the most breathtaking moment in the story. Steffy was imprisoned in the cage and painfully watched her husband being overwhelmed by Carter. Finn, her only hero, gradually lost his strength as he was strangled to the point of being unable to fight back. With each passing second, Steffy's chance of being saved seemed to disappear. The climax of the tragedy occurred when Finn no longer had the strength to resist. Before Steffy's eyes, Carter brutally defeated Finn. In that moment, Steffy not only lost hope of freedom, but also lost the husband she loved the most. Steffy's painful cries rang out, but no one could help her at this moment. Finn, who had risked his life to save his wife, now collapsed before Carter's madness. With Finn no longer able to save her, Steffy is left in the cage, facing an uncertain future. Carter's ruthlessness makes the situation more desperate than ever. Will someone else arrive in time to save Steffy before it's too late? Or will Steffy have to find a way out of this dark spiral on her own? The confrontation between Finn and Carter is not only a story of love and sacrifice, but also a reminder of the fragility of relationships on The Bold and the Beautiful. Carter has crossed the line from being a typical villain, becoming a symbol of madness and cruelty. Meanwhile, Finn's sacrifice proves that his love for Steffy is unconditional. But is this sacrifice meaningful if Steffy is not saved?
Oh.